Welcome to Tush Twins, heard and seen exclusively on malcolmpresents.com, a streaming network heard around the world and beyond. And of course, I have
Beyond
two co-hosts of the Brooklyn Nuts.
the
I think
Brooklyn
we're going to call
Nuts.
them
Thank you for that. That's a compliment.
the
Me
Brooklyn Nuts.
too. I love it.
Because nuts grows on trees.
Mm.
Trees are
Trees are
nature. Nature is
nature's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Thank you
Right.
Thanks
for
for
the
the
compliment.
compliment.
Now, maybe we should change the name of the show. Well, actually, the Tush Twins and the Nut, never mind.
Never mind is probably the best answer.
Never
On top
mind.
of on top of
Like
the,
that's what Emily Latella used to say in Saturday Night Live. Never mind.
Never
never
mind.
mind.
Today
On
we're going
top
to
of the
talk
screen,
about
on top of the screen, at least my screen, is the ex uh,
Exa.
Playboy Bunny.
I'm proud of it, baby.
I'm proud of it. And
Yeah.
if it was another type of show, I'd ask you to show what you're proud of. But we won't talk about that.
Hey,
And below
hey,
is
Hey,
hey,
Maxine,
you
hey.
dirty old man.
former a token,
Yeah, I'm still a
or
token.
still a token, or
I'm a
token
token.
accessory.
My son is was on the album as the Soakin' Token
The
because he was
token
one.
token.
He was
And I
one.
was Rusty Walnuts.
Yeah, I
Walnuts.
remember. Well, we knew you like walnuts, so there you go.
Or
Oh,
and then I just abbreviated your name, Rusty Nuts.
that's right.
That's
Just took
me.
out. That's well.
But
If you
anyway,
eat,
what are we talking about today?
I don't know.
Yes,
My
nuts
my
roasting
opening today
on
is
an open
we
fire.
are the Tush twins. Don't mess with the Brooklyn Goyles. If you mess with one of us,
You
you will get a
mess with
swift
the
kick
both
in
of
the
us.
tush. Right. You'll get a swift kick in the tush.
From
And I
from the
am the
That's
entire
one that could
female
kick really
population of
high.
Brooklyn.
I'm gonna let her be the one who kicks someone in the tush. And if you're really bad and you're a guy, the other side's gonna get kicked. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then
Oh, Malcolm, stop
you'll talk
holding
like
it.
this. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm holding
that hurts even if you mention it.
even it does. Okay. Well, we will not then discuss that any further.
I don't know
So
if women have sensitive parts like that. I have a
We
question.
do.
'Cause
yes, we do.
I watch
Like feelings.
the women fighting and they punch each other's in the chest. Does that hurt?
Yes, it
Yes.
does. It does. Believe me, it hurts.
It
I
hurts.
mean, even if they strap them down and do whatever, it
Yeah.
hurts. I mean,
It
no
be
matter
hurt.
how if you're wearing a cup and you get kicked and you know what and you baits them, as my mom would say, you're feeling it, man. These people, these wrestlers, they are always they're
The
hurt a lot.
extreme fighters, and it's the
They,
biggest thing now, this extreme, not
and
regular boxing, but the extreme. It's
they
like
and
I
they
can't watch it.
I don't like it. It's too violent.
mhm.
Yeah, it's too violent for me
I
too.
like regular boxing,
So do
Well,
I. I box. I
and
love boxing.
and I can't stand wrestling,
mm,
Um,
especially now
unless
when
it's The Rock.
yeah, yeah,
yeah, well,
He's The Rock.
especially now where they take chairs into the ring, hacksaws.
yeah,
I,
It's all fake. It's all
it's all
yeah,
staged.
theater.
but
It's all
can't
theater.
it can hurt.
Oh, it
Accidents can
Hey,
hurts.
happen.
I mean, The Rock will say that he's been injured many, many, many times and not in,
Hmm.
good. And you have to recuperate from that. And it just,
Well,
how you get involved with that is
you also have to be very athletic, even when you look at a show,
yeah.
because these guys have to know how to take falls, tumble.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they have
but
to
they
learn. They have to
also
go to school for it.
a lot of them are also very, again, they get hurt. They really
Hmm.
do. And it could put you out. It could take you
Hmm.
out. You're risking a lot when you're doing it.
But
But,
anyway, we were going to talk about
so it's the holiday time of year,
Christmas and music and
right? And the Cloud
Put
College in
on your
Nevada.
yarmulke, 'cause here
Time
comes
comes Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Hey, the same day this year.
same day, the
Yes.
25th, first night of
Right,
Hanukkah.
right. So
So this
Hanukkah.
year we're going to start with a movie, Chinese food, and then we come home and have latkes.
It's a very, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Uh, I don't know. I want to see that Bob Dylan movie. That's
So do
intriguing
I.
me.
I just saw coming attractions that look good.
It
Yeah, it
looks
does.
really good,
Now I don't
and
know I don't know who was the lead, but does he
Timothy
sing the
Chalamet,
music?
he's singing, he's doing his own singing.
he did all the singing.
He's doing a Bob
Hmm.
Dylan.
He no,
Hmm.
but he's did he there they actually filmed him singing live.
Yes.
He actually sang and played. He's a he's a
Versus dead,
music and
live
art
versus
kid.
dead. I love that. He sings
Yeah.
live. No, he sings dead.
No, he's singing live. There's a difference between
Ah,
singing live and then
and
singing
singing.
to a recording. You
No,
could
or
record it.
singing dead as mom.
Yeah,
So
well,
now it's-
yeah, Mal. No, I don't know who's singing dead, and I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
But in any event, uh,
Actually, there's some movies that are lip synced and they're very good, like a Funny Girl, not Funny Girl.
No, she sang, but she
That's a
sang to
Barbara.
a recording.
Yeah, but basically, a lot of the singing is not live.
No,
I believe
please.
that I saw Wicked this weekend,
Did you?
and I highly recommend it.
I want to go see it.
It's a nonstop wild ride that will just get you. It's the
Does it
singing.
give you an ending or it
Well,
leaves you off?
no, it leads you and it's continued. There's a part two.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
not
Of
till
course.
next year.
I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't want to ruin it. You have to see it.
I'm
You
going
will
to.
enjoy it, and you must see it on a big screen. I mean, you can see it on a TV screen, but it just won't do it justice. And uh,
No, I saw the play twice. It's an
Uh,
amazing
I
play.
saw the play.
And does it have anything to do with at all with the old with the movie with the old movie with Judy
Wizard of
Garland?
Oz?
With
Yes. It's the
it
prequel, but it's the backstory.
I can't.
the
I'm not.
backstory.
I don't want to ruin. I don't
It's a
want to ruin
wonderful story.
anything. Cynthia Erivo was
Hmm.
spectacular. She did stunts and singing, and it was just insane. And Ariana Grande, again, they were just incredible. I don't want to say things. There's some things in
Okay.
there that you won't know.
But,
You really should see it in a
Hmm.
big screen if you can.
but you give it
Yes, we're
It's
gonna go
how many
see it.
stars do you give now? Is it 10 stars or 5 stars?
it's been getting five pretty much
Five.
across the board. I
Wow.
mean, it's you know, people would say, hey, you really have to be like a theater geek to see it. I don't think you
No, I
really
don't
need to
think
be a theater
so.
geek, but I gotta say, if you're a theater geek,
You'll love it.
you're probably having an orgasm watching that movie. I
Excuse
might
me.
even, excuse me.
What
Anyway,
what type of movies you go to? You take your long jacket with you?
no, only
No
when we
lollipops.
we take lolly.
Is a movie
No,
theater on
Malcolm,
is a
we
movie
take
theater on 42nd
lollipops.
Street in New
We
York?
take
No,
lollipops.
behind the
That's
green
that's all
door.
we say. We only take
Debbie
lollipops.
Does Dallas filmed in the Brooklyn College locker
Lollipops.
room, right?
Yep.
Yeah, one of the
Brooklyn College
scenes was
locker room.
Debbie Does Dallas. One of the scenes was filmed in the Brooklyn College locker room.
And were you there observing?
No, I was not.
No,
I'm
but
told
we recognized it as
it
soon as it
looked
came
like
on.
it, but
And then it came on to the field, and we said, "Oh
Oh
my
my
God."
God.
well, I saw streakers. I went to school during we went to school during the streaker years, and remember with the
Hmm.
guy who went on a unicycle and he was naked,
Yep.
and the Daily News was there, and they got a picture. It was their front headline picture. Of course, it was, they.
Well, that was that line. Who's the line? David Niven when he was giving out an award at the Academy of
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Someone went streaking. That was
How do
funny.
these people get by anybody? I
And
mean,
they call it the street geek.
oh God. Well, now that you're singing and we're getting in the holiday spirit, um,
Ho, ho, ho.
there's a lot of Christmas tunes, and
Yes, there are.
interestingly enough, a lot of them were written by Jewish people.
Yes, they were.
Uh,
Most of
uh,
them, all the major
a good
ones.
number.
well, I don't know all the major ones. I know White Christmas.
Yeah,
Irving
well,
Berlin?
there's a lot more than that. So let's
That
like
was
start
George Gershwin or
let
Irving
me
Berlin.
no 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 no
Irving
no no no
Berlin?
no no. Irving Berlin.
Yes.
And he
White
also wrote him
Christmas.
God Bless America.
He did.
Yep.
He
And,
He
did.
wanted to fill the Jews that came in the early 1800, late 1800s and
Or
early
early
19.
1900s, right?
They wanted to assimilate into America and they wanted to feel they belong.
Right.
So thinking if they could write Christmas songs, they feel that they were part
exactly.
of the country.
Right. They in this little article, it said, the Jews flocked to the music industry early in the
Hmm
20th century when most of the American Christmas classics were written, as you said, because it was one of the rare industries in which Jews didn't face rampant anti-Semitism.
What other
Anti-Semitism.
Christmas songs did they write?
Well,
Can you,
we go
Well,
down a
the
whole list.
weather outside is
It's
frightful.
and
Let It
let,
Snow.
Let It
let us
Snow
know,
was
let us know,
Let It
let us know.
Snow
well,
was by written Jules Stein and
and
Sammy Kahn.
right.
Julie Stein, yeah.
Yeah, Julie
Jules
Stein and
Stein.
Sammy Kahn.
Julie Stein.
They were Jewish immigrants, grew up in the Lower
Hmm
East Side, and they also adapted Yiddish musical theater song Bar Mia Bist du Shane. And
I,
they converted that into English for the Andrews sisters to
Andrew
sing.
sisters. The Andrew sisters
Yes.
or the Barry sisters have that also.
There's the Barry sisters and the Andrews
Sisters.
sisters.
Yes.
And
Lamia
there was a
Shane.
Maxine Andrews sister. That's
hmm
how I know that.
Do
And then also,
you know that Neil Sedaka has an album that's all Yiddish?
yes,
Yes.
I do.
And during the holidays, I listen to it. It sort of gets me into the mood.
Yeah, you gotta get music is, it is the connector to so much. And so that there's so many of these top Christmas songs that were written by people of the Jewish faith.
Jewish faith. Yeah.
Sammy Kahn also partnered with also wrote Let It Snow.
No. Yep.
And
That's what you say. Let
so
it
yeah,
snow.
you
Let it
just said
snow.
that.
And Rudolph the
And
Red-Nosed Reindeer, one of the most wonderful Christmas songs.
well, Rudolph the
I
Red-Nosed
just
Reindeer,
Who wrote
was
Rockin'
that?
written
Around,
by Robert May,
what? No, it says Johnny Marks.
Johnny
Rudolph,
Marks, and
no, it says
the
I
story
know it,
is by Robert May.
right. The
Were
Rudolph the
they
Red-Nosed
Jewish?
Reindeer, rocking
Christmas
around the
round the
Christmas tree,
Christmas tree,
and then
have a
also
happy.
have a holly jolly Christmas.
Yes.
This was written by Johnny Marks, who grew up in an affluent Jewish family in Mount Vernon, New York, not far from
Who's that?
Yay.
Was that Burl Ives who had the song?
uh he did
And
Burl Ives was oh God,
he does it's the
Rudolph.
no,
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 that's
no, no, no,
Rudolph.
Frosty. Didn't he
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the
yeah,
Yeah.
Snowman, but
but
I
he did
love Burl Ives. Oh my God.
have Holly Golly Christmas, Holly whatever it is.
A Holly Jolly
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas
Christmas.
was Johnny Marks. He wrote
Marks.
that.
Right,
He
but Burl
wrote
Ives sang it.
he wrote
Everybody
three
sang it.
he wrote three
Everyone.
Christmas tunes. He also wrote something called Silver and Gold. Do you know what that one? I don't.
Yes, I do.
You do. Okay.
Yes, Silver and Gold is like a Western type of song, Silver and Gold. I
Yeah.
know all the Western songs. And then
Oh,
Mel
you're right.
Torme.
Rudolph was co-written with Robert Louis May.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
And
uh,
he was also, I love Mel Torme, his beautiful voice when he wrote Chestnuts Roasting on an
Oh,
Open
he wrote
Fire.
that? No, I
Hmm
love Mel
yes,
Torme.
yes.
You know
Yeah.
what his nickname was?
The Golden Throat
What?
or something?
The Velvet Fog.
The Velvet
Fog,
Fog.
yes.
Right, right. Yeah, he was he was born he was says born in 1925. Melvin Howard Torme grew up in the south side of Chicago in a working Jewish class family, a musical prodigy who started singing at age 4, performed
Wow.
alongside Frank Sinatra, and spent most of his storied career singing jazz.
Yeah.
Uh, Children of the 80s best know him as he was actually on Night Court. Judge
I was going
Stone
to say that
was
night court.
he was always you know he loved Mel Torme. I think he did a cameo. I
Yeah, yeah,
think
no, he did a few cameos. That was
right.
Mel Torme was his favorite. Who was the night court? Harry Anderson or?
Yes, Harry Anderson was on Night Court,
Yeah, I love
and
that show. May he
but
rest in peace.
the
But by
song.
the way, they do have a revision of that now. It's not as good.
Oh well, Now it's going to be
Oh, I
AI.
don't
You,
like
you
it.
won't even know the difference anymore. You won't even know who did anything anymore. It's going to be AI music. It's making me want to puke. But
Yeah, that's
anyway,
like it.
uh,
But one of my favorites by Joan Javits and Philip Springer,
uh-huh.
Santa Baby. I
Oh,
love
I
Santa Baby.
Oh,
love that one.
Eartha Kitt, I think, had something. I remember her voice.
He did that song. I
Right.
love.
And now this would be
Yeah, Eartha
X-rated.
Kick. She did it in
Mhm.
Yeah,
1953.
she had that sultry voice. When she sings Santa Baby, you say, "Okay, baby, I'm coming over."
Right, but and it says here, it says the song became a sexy Christmas song for the ages because the way she sang it, she had such beautiful, it's
Oh
just
yeah,
beautiful,
she.
you
But
I
there
know.
was a song.
love Eartha Kitt.
It's not a Christmas song, but I know they tried to ban it on radio.
Yeah, they
the
try to
ultra
ban
right.
everything.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Right.
That's so stupid.
Oh,
Stop it. I'm
that
getting
with Dean
annoyed by
Martin,
that.
Lady Gaga did that with Mel
With
with
um
Tony
with
Bennett.
let's
Tony
Tony
Bennett.
Bennett, yeah.
Right. They did a great, you
And I
know.
don't understand why they want to.
Yeah,
It's
because it's sort of
stupid.
staying over.
Well, because they're banning books. Apparently, somewhere I read, and I don't know how true, that a teacher
It's
in Oklahoma or somewhere was fired because she gave the QR code to the banned book list and the books you can take out because at the Brooklyn Public Library.
Mm.
I mean, this is what we're coming to
I,
here.
I, I was speaking to someone on the phone the other day, and I was thinking of a poem that I learned in school.
Yeah.
And it's called, actually, I'll tell you the name in a minute. It was written, I think, by Andrew Marvell. And it's Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, while
Uh-huh.
time is still a flying. For this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying. And at the end of it, it says that the grave is a fine and private place, but none I think there do embrace.
Yeah. Well,
And the title of it is To a Virgin to Make Much of Time.
right, right. And they wanted to ban that?
Yeah, and I remember, but that was so risque when I think I learned it in junior high school. It was junior high school is now middle school.
Right.
Why did they change it?
So right, Phil almost got thrown out of school when he was like in third grade or second grade because he said a poem that his uncle taught him. When the weather's hot and sticky, it's not the time to dunk your dicky. But when the frost is on the pumpkin, that's the time for dicky dunking. They called my mom to school. She laughed in their face. I mean, could you imagine Ruthie going, "You're an idiot." Phil, don't say that anymore. His Uncle Mo taught it to him. Uncle Mo taught it to him.
I got
And
it.
she
I know.
Uncles teach kids the craziest things.
Uncle Mo probably taught him a
Yeah.
lot of
Uncle
good
Mo
things.
was fun.
Uncle Mo was getting people into trouble, like my
I had
son.
my uncle Sheppy. He always, every time I came over,
Oh, I
he
love
said,
that name, Uncle
"Yeah,
Sheppy.
yeah,
Debbie?
yeah,
Sheppy. Uncle
Sheppy."
Sheppy.
Every
I
time I
love
came
that.
over, I
Me
was like
too.
10,
I
11 years old. He
love that
said,
name.
"Did you get laid yet?" I said, "What?" I had no idea what it meant.
Of course, because you're a baby. Oh God, these guys, they're trying to just make, turn you into
It's like what we
juvenile.
saw in the tree, those
You know.
two words which we won't repeat. But we saw these two words in the tree and we
Oh,
looked at
oh
each other. We had no idea what they
no,
meant.
yeah, well, yeah, we
We asked our
didn't.
parents. My mother
Yeah,
goes, "You never say
no,
those
Never
words.
said those.
bad words.
Bad words." And I
Not gonna
still won't
say.
say it to this
I won't
day.
say those because there's two
They
couple of words you'd
just
really, the
don't want to
connotation
ever
you're giving
say.
it in is too
But
much. Even
that's something I
although
noticed.
I reserve it for certain congresswomen. But anyway,
Yeah.
um,
I noticed a certain word that everybody says, but we can't say this on
Was that evil enough?
YouTube. Like the F word.
yeah. Well, the F word now is like
Now it's more
nothing anymore.
commonplace.
Everyone says it. I don't know anyone who doesn't use
I
it.
don't say it at all.
Uh,
Uh,
bullshit. No.
yeah. But
uh,
sort of, they're people that I wouldn't. I grew up that was a very offensive word that you didn't say it unless you were with your friends and
right.
not even mixed friends if you were with the guys.
Right. Well,
That's the
now,
only time you use that word.
on late night, they, buzz it out, but you really hear it. They try to say, cover it
Yeah.
or go boop, boop.
You hear it. You
All
hear
the
it.
late night shows,
Yeah, but
all
we're
the
forgetting
guests are
about
using F and
beeping
they
it
go,
out.
oops.
You listen to all the movies that are on apps,
Yeah, everything. It's on everything.
and they're all saying that.
So, so we have
I
Santa
still got short.
Baby.
I still get shocked.
Gotta
I'm
go
old.
by, yep, go by the list. Let's see. It's the most wonderful time of the year,
It's
which is
the
used
most
in so many
wonderful
commercials.
time of
George
the
Wiley
year.
and Eddie Pula.
Eddie Pula.
They were the dynamic Jewish duo. They
Hmm.
wrote
Never
they
heard of
wrote
him.
that. You don't never heard of them? Well, you
Oh,
heard
I
of this.
heard of
You heard
him.
of the
You
song.
heard the
The song I
song.
heard of, I never heard of
Well,
them.
now you know who wrote it. Okay.
And make sure they collected the
A lot of
royalties.
people just, did not. But anyway, it was almost called Tinkle Bells.
Okay.
That's funny. Fortunately, who was living? Jay Livingston's wife, uh, was aware of a double entendre with the word tinkle and persuaded
Oh.
them to change the name. Ah,
Ooh.
so
Oh.
they were thinking
Okay,
golden
well,
shower.
let's see how good you are. Can you sing the Adam Sandler song? Do you know that?
Put on your
Yarmulke.
yarmulke, 'cause
It's
here
time, here
comes
comes
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Lots of gin and tonica,
And
whatever.
Hanukkah,
Whatever, I don't know.
But but
play your old harmonica.
but you remember all the names he named
Hanukkah
that were
is
Jewish?
the
Yes, the
festival of
festival of
lights.
lights.
Instead of one
Uh,
day, we have 8
we have
crazy
8 crazy
nights.
nights.
Right. Then it goes through, all the names.
Well, the people that were
Leonard
Jewish.
Nimoy, William Shatner. He goes through like a whole bunch. It's worth
Well, one of
getting.
my
Google it.
favorite Christmas songs, though, it's beginning to look like Christmas, a lot like Christmas,
Hmm.
written by Meredith Wilson. He wrote that. He wrote
76
which one?
trombones?
Some trombones. Yes, he wrote all that.
Really.
And
I still, my,
shaboopy, shaboopy.
so
Shaboopity
my,
patty. Shaboopy.
my favorite Christmas song, more of religious, is Silent Night.
I love that song. I sang that
I like
in Oh
I like
Holy
white.
Night.
I like
I
White
sang
Christmas.
solo. I
Well,
like
that's
White
okay.
Christmas.
And the other one,
White
the nun,
Christmas is the most, I think, recognize. I mean, in terms of all the songs, I mean, we list them, but that's probably the most prominent one. Walking in a Winter Wonderland,
the,
Felix
the,
Bernard
Yes.
and
the
Richard
one that
Smith.
puts me in a mood, sung by Nat King Cole. Which one?
I
Chestnuts
know.
roasting on
Let's
an
go
open
sing I
fire.
the smell Torme.
Yeah,
Nat
but
King Cole.
he did the cover. He covered it.
No,
Jack
I mean,
he
all
wrote
Frozen
these.
on your
it.
nose.
No, Mel
Mel
Torme.
Torme is one of the writers of it.
I
It wasn't,
know,
but Nat
but
King
he
Cole, I
sang
think,
it.
got the big hit.
Yes,
But
he
Nat
did.
King Cole covered that tune, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
But
All these songs.
I hear that song. It makes me think of walking downtown Brooklyn shopping with my parents and the snow falling down. I
And
get
going
that
to
image right
A&S
away.
and going to the
Martin's, even
Martin's,
having her
A&S,
ice and having
Maze,
her
and
ice
right,
milk.
the ice milk. I wish I knew how they did that.
I'm
I
gonna
see.
experiment. I think
You
it's ice
can't,
milk. I know how to do it. I know how
but
to make
it
ice
had the
milk.
consistency though, was
It
creamy.
had egg yolk, egg
I don't know.
whites. I'm gonna
I,
make it.
Make it, send some over.
I mean, the food historians should know what this is, to me. It was one of my favorite things.
I don't
I
remember
mean,
that.
you can get it plain, you can get it with
Christmas tree
chocolate, or you can get it with strawberry.
ornament.
I like strawberry, but this one didn't right here.
I got going
Not a
Yeah.
back to the old
strawberry.
days in Brooklyn. I used to love egg creams.
Yeah, still do. I
And
don't know.
but that was if I had the extra money, I get malted because malteds were always so much more money than egg creams
Well, because there's more milk. They put
and had ice
stuff.
cream in it.
That's why. Egg creams did not have ice cream.
And ice cream didn't, and nor
They had
eggs.
nor eggs. It had chocolate, it had milk, and it had seltzer.
Seltzer.
Seltzer,
And it was mixed. You had to put the
egg cream.
components in the right way, because if you didn't, it
Yep.
didn't taste as good.
And you have to
So,
have the spoon with
right,
the seltzer
right.
backwards so it would
It wouldn't,
go
and then
in the proper way.
right. They had, I mean, if you watch them make it, you would go, oh, they just made this, but actually there was a little bit of an art to making the
It
right
wasn't hard.
ones.
I know how to do that. I'd make those at home.
Yeah. Well, I have to come
I
over for
love it.
another
Chicken chow mein on
chicken
a
chow
bun.
mein on a
Chicken
bun.
chow mein
That's
on a bun,
going
yeah.
to be my holiday go-to item here. But so it's just kind of amazing that all these songs were written
by Jews,
and then
Jewish people.
Mitchell wrote Mary Mary that the Tokens did.
We'll have a Merry, Merry Christmas.
And
Merry,
Housewives
Merry.
on Prozac wrote I broke my arm Christmas shopping at the mall.
Shopping at the mall.
Do
Yeah,
you think at the day of
I like that one.
Me too.
you think the day of reckoning when these writers who wrote the Christmas songs were Jewish and they went up to the pearly gates, the guy said, you wrote so and so and so and so. I don't know if I can let you in this entrance.
I know they let him into the
Yeah.
music. They let him into the heavenly music division. That's where they go, and that's where
There was a wonderful
it's a hell of a band up
documentary.
there. I got to tell you,
Guys, it's a wonderful. If people should watch this if they could catch it on PBS. They did a documentary on Jewish Christmas songs and how it started. It was amazing.
really.
It's a
What was
wonderful,
that?
wonderful.
Is it recent or is it
It was
available?
about 3-4 years ago.
Jewish
They
Christmas.
Yeah,
play
I
it
mean-
all the time, every year.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like listening to "We Will Rock You" and "We Are the Champions," which were written by Freddie Mercury.
It was gay.
Yes. So we have all these
And
machos in all these stadiums screaming those songs and having a clue. No clue. Clueless. So right. Am I right?
yeah,
So
100%. So they're singing an anthem, a gay anthem.
pretty much. So is YMCA. So is YMCA, and
That's
you
it.
know who's singing that.
Well, yeah, but I'll
Think
tell you,
about it.
Just evil
I
laugh.
mean,
Good.
people, because
how
gee,
come
you-
it played at Trump rallies? I always.
Yeah,
He
well,
loves it.
His
Did
oh,
you watch
don't
Bill
start
Maher?
me. No, I haven't.
Did
I
you
missed
know
it.
what he's
What's that?
doing?
I didn't watch it.
I'll
No.
give you a hint what Bill Maher said he's doing.
What
Oh.
is he doing? Driving a
So
car or
what is he?
something?
No,
The two
Why?
guys.
with two guys.
Don't.
But I won't say it because I don't know if I can get away with it.
You can't. Don't.
You can, but
You can, but you can't. I don't know. I don't think I want to.
I'll let our audience use their imagination there.
Yeah, there's a lot of imagination there, but yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. And again, there's been, people, are enjoying all this music and
Yeah.
just not knowing the history of the music. They just know, okay, I like it. It's got a good melody. It's got good lyrics, and
I
all
wonder
these
if
great people are singing it.
anti-Semitic people sing "God Bless America."
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
That was
even
written
really
by
good.
Werner
I love that
Berlin.
they're singing it.
Yeah.
And a Jew wrote it.
Or
Yeah.
would they sing it if they knew it?
Maybe they'll start pulling it from schools now that we mentioned this on
I'm
this show.
surprised they haven't.
I don't know. Do they? Do they sing? Do they play it?
God bless him.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
know
but
they
you-
do the
At the auditorium, we sang the Star Spangled Banner. I mean, this is
yeah,
back
many
in the
moons
50s.
ago. Yeah, we sang the Star Spangled Banner. And we
Yeah.
also sang God Bless America
Yeah.
a lot of times.
And
In
this
fact, I'm
land
so
is
old.
your
I
land.
remember when we did the Pledge of Allegiance before they had Under God.
No, I don't
They
remember
had
ever.
it in already when we were
We
kids.
already had it in.
I think
Had
that
it
was
in,
something
but
in the
But I always thought my parents said
third or fourth grade.
separation of church and state.
Yeah.
Why we had to say that. I'm sorry.
Well,
Well, on our coins and our money, it's in God we
in
trust.
God we trust.
Trust.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
well,
mom
you
would
know the old joke.
In God we trust, others pay cash. Yes. I was going to say my mother used to tell me that. In God we trust, others pay cash.
I'll just pay cash.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Others pay cash. So that's pretty much
Why are we doing Christmas now when it's
because Christmas is
2
everywhere
weeks.
another 2
already.
weeks?
It's 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away. And
Well,
you
we
go
never
down
got
my
to we never got
street,
to lights, so we'll have to do that next time.
because you go down, that's say that you go down my block and at nighttime, all you see are bright lights everywhere in my whole community.
Yeah. So
And
we'll
some
have,
are really beautiful, I mean, tasteful,
Mhm.
and some are really gaudy and disgusting.
Yeah,
I
I have really not
da
seen
da da da
many
da
lights in my
da 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 da.
What
da
do
da
we have
da
in
da
LA?
da
Da
We have
da
certain
da da da.
we have certain streets I don't know, that the houses, are known for the lights. You see the traffic
Yes.
during the 2 weeks of Christmas time.
Geiger Heights.
You see these,
Unbelievable.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
yeah,
Brooklyn.
the bumper to bumper the cars are going through there.
And
But
there's
they're
this
getting
place in
less and
Jersey.
less. They're not as much as they used
I
to
would
be.
see more in my area, but I'm not seeing as many at all. I mean, I'm hardly
So
seeing any.
they
So,
have this one lonely house on Route 94. All the houses are decorated with Christmas lights, and they have this giant dinosaur, blow up dinosaur, holding a dreidel.
oh, that's
And every
funny.
time it's so cute. I want to
Mm,
buy one now.
Yeah,
A
there you
dinosaur or a
go.
dreidel?
A
Well, you can
dinosaur
buy
with
the,
holding a dreidel. I thought it was so cute.
I
oh.
actually next year we should do Hanukkah songs. Aside from
Well, we
dreidel,
know we could do some
We
this
could
year.
do
We're not
next
ending
week.
the year. We could do it
I
next
have
week or the week
some
after. We have.
wonderful
aside from
Hanukkah
dreidel,
songs.
dreidel, dreidel, traditional song, I don't know any other ones. Of course, the Adam Sandler with
I
that
think
still.
no, there are
Anyway,
some. I'm
guys, I hate
singing
to
a
tell you
few next
this.
week.
Yeah, we
Our
could do
show
some
is
next
over.
week. Is it?
Shalom.
Oh man,
Merry
shalom, baby.
Hanukkah. Happy Christmas.
Mm.
Yeah, get yourself ready to get into it's the same day this year.
I,
I don't
I,
know. I
yeah,
don't know
totally.
when is Kwanzaa this year. I don't,
I
is
have
it
no
this
idea.
usually
But
like the
I'll
day after?
I'll celebrate it
how come in England they say Happy Christmas?
because
Because
they
they're
do.
British.
It's not
The
Mary.
British.
They're British.
Anyway,
Happy
guys, you
Christmas.
have a great
It's
week. Do your
it's the
Christmas
Brits,
shopping.
baby. It's the Brits.
I'll see.
Uh,
Peace out, man.
Peace out. You're
as
listening to
Ringo
Tush.
says,
You're listening
peace
to,
and
to,
love,
Love,
to
peace and
Tush
peace
love,
and
Twins. Let me do my
love, peace
promo.
and
peace
love,
Tush
and
peace
love,
Twins
and
peace and
on
love.
love.
MalcolmPresents.com. See you
You
next
can
week.
ciao.
Bye.
Maine.
Bye.